So it's all lies. I've been thinking about that all week. It's all lies. And I keep hearing the lies go on in my head and the lies go on in your head. And I just need to tell you that it's lies. So, what do I mean by lies? The things that we think in our brain are the things that our mind will make truth. It's all about our mindset. So, I'm going to give you some examples. And I thought of some common lies that I hear. And I call them lies, even though basically it's all just a misguided mindset. The good thing about that is it can change, and it can change all of your life. Have you ever caught yourself saying something like, I'm not good at this, I'm not good at being a Scentsy consultant, or I just can't recruit, or nobody wants to have a party, or I will never be good at social media, or everyone in my area has a consultant already, or likewise, I hear a lot of times, my area is saturated. There's no new customers. Everybody already has somebody. Or my story, there's nothing to it. My story is not unique. I've got nothing to share. Or I don't know how to be a good leader. Or how about I have to know everything before I can start. Or I don't know enough to be good at this. Or I never finished college, so I can't be a good leader. Or I don't know how to run a business. Or if I had started earlier, then I would be successful. I hear that one a lot. If I'd only started when you did, then I'd be successful. Here's another lie that I also hear. If I had a different sponsor, then I'd be really good at this. Another lie that I hear is if I lived in a different area, then there'd be more opportunities for me and I'd be better at this, and then I'd be successful. Another lie that I hear that sounds like it's a good thing, but it's actually not, is when I hear people say it sells itself. Sounds nice on the outset, but then when it doesn't sell itself because people aren't just knocking down your door, then you get the mindset of, I'm not good at this, I'm failing at this, this is not working because of me, because it sells itself, everybody wants it, instead of realizing, oh, I actually need to get it out there and share it in front of people. Another thing that I hear a lot also is, I don't have time. I'd love to make Scentsy work, but I don't have time. Or, the same spinoff is, I'm too busy. I'm just too busy to make this work. Or another lie that we tell ourselves is, I don't know how to make this work, or I don't know where to start. So I'm here to tell you, guess what? The good news is these are all lies. It's all lies. And they're all made up in our head to keep us safe. Because our mind is all about preservation and keeping us safe and keeping us alive. So if we think small and keep ourselves inside of this nice, comfortable comfort zone, inside this box of safety and security and the knowns, then guess what? You can't get hurt. You can't get killed off the face of the earth, because like I said, our minds and our bodies are trying to preserve life. They're trying to keep us alive. It goes way back to primitive times when we needed to. It's in the wiring in our brain. So don't beat yourself up if you find yourself saying any of these things or any of the other negative mindsets. It's normal. It's a human brain. That's what they want to do. But the best part about it is we can tell our brain what to think. And once you start to tell your brain what to think and where to go and what you really want out of life, then your whole mind will open up to that same channel. It's kind of like digging a ditch, telling the water where you want it to go. You create the little ditch, otherwise it just kind of runs off and runs everywhere. You create the little channel, and then every rainwater that comes in will go into that same channel. So right now the default channel in our minds as humans is, don't do that, that's scary, that's new, you don't know what that is, don't touch that, that might be scary, you might get hurt. But we can reprogram our brains to say, I'm going to give this a try. I don't know, hey Michaela, I don't know how to do this, but I can figure it out. I don't have all the answers, but I'm going to take one step at a time. This is scary, but guess what? I can do it. What's the worst that would happen? Those mindset shifts take and acknowledge all of these scary human thoughts that we have anyway of, I don't know what I'm doing. I don't know how to do this. I can't recruit. There's not enough customers for me. Nobody wants to party. And it helps you say, I haven't figured out recruiting yet, but I'm going to try this. Or I haven't booked a party in a month. That's okay to admit, but I'm going to start taking this step to make it happen. And that is how we change our mindset. You could say, you know what? I haven't been having success at all with asking people to join. And then you take the mindset shift to say, what can I change that will maybe either am I asking the wrong people? Am I taking the wrong approach? Is there something I can do to make it seem less scary or to make myself practice so that I'm better at it? Those kinds of things are the growth mindset. Those are the mindset shift that will help you take this big pile of lies that we all have, that we all tell ourselves, but it will help us turn them into a springboard to really say, this is what I'm struggling with, but this is what I can do about it. I'm really having a hard time prioritizing my day because I feel like I'm so busy I don't have time. Where can I fit it in? How can I maybe streamline some things so that Scentsy takes less time, or so that doing the dishes takes less time, or so that I can ride share with the kids so I'm not gone every day. There are ways around all of our obstacles, and we all have them. And the key is to figure out how to make it work for you, not to be scared, not to listen to that brain. It's just trying to preserve you. It's trying to keep you safe. So we can say, thank you, brain. I got this. I'm okay. It's scary. I'm outside of my comfort zone, but I'm okay. I can do this. Good, Michaela. I'm glad that you're loving this because that is such a key. I was talking with top leaders this last weekend, and one of them, we were talking about just this huge mindset and how powerful it is. Once you tell your brain what you want it to see, you will see that. If you tell your brain, there aren't any opportunities in my area, your brain will say, okay, that's what she wants to see. So then it will make you right. It will show you all the reasons why this is not going to work in your area. But if you tell your brain, okay, we are going to make this work in our area, and if not, we're going to expand outside of our area, then your brain will see it. It will help you. So stop working against your brain. Stop believing the lies. Stop telling yourself lies. I'm sure you don't even realize you are, but you are. Because it's not truth. It's not a given. It doesn't have to be that way. We get to be flexible, moldable creatures and decide what we want in our life, how we want to live our life, and how to be successful. So change your mindset and you really will change your life. And if you don't believe, and it takes practice, so it's okay if you don't. Start with a mantra. Start with a belief. Belief in yourself, belief in the company, belief in the opportunity. And once you shift your mindset to actually start believing those things, then like I said, your brain will show you all of those things. Your brain wants you to be right. So whatever you listen to, whatever you tell yourself inside is what you will believe, and therefore what you will see, and that will be your reality. So if you don't like your reality right now, if it feels like you're stunted, if it feels like you have bigger dreams than you're able to fulfill in your life, change your mindset. Change how you look at it. Change what you tell yourself, and it will change what really happens in the future. So here are some quotes that I looked up just this morning as I was thinking about the power of mindset and the power of what we tell ourselves, what we allow ourselves to listen to, and the power in our thoughts. And so anyway, I love quotes, so I thought, okay, I will not just tell you it's from me, but here's some good quotes from other people. 6 quotes that I looked up just this morning. So, there are no limitations to the mind except those we acknowledge. Both poverty and riches are the offspring of thought. He didn't say the offspring of a good education, the offspring of being in the right opportunity at the right time. It's the offspring of thought. If you can see it and create it in your mind, you can make it happen. And that was from Napoleon Hill. Here's another quote. What you feed in your mind will lead your life. So, I love to start out my day with a workout, a breakfast, a good thought, something inspiring. I pray, all of those things, because that's for me what helps me get in the right track, and then the rest of my day goes a lot better. So what you feed your mind with powerful thoughts, positive thoughts, whatever you want to do, business thoughts, listen to a podcast, what you feed will grow. So it will lead your life. And that was from somebody called Kemi. I can't even pronounce the last name. Here's another quote. If you ever think that you are losing control of a situation, remember, like our lies we just talked about, I can't do this. There's no opportunity for me. I'm not good at this. If you ever feel like you're losing control of a situation, just shift your mindset and watch your situation change. Isn't that amazing? People say, well, we can't change our situation. Well, sometimes you can't change your circumstance, but you can 100% change your situation and how you look at that circumstance, therefore how you show up to that circumstance, how you treat it, and the end results. That was from Dr. Amelia Rose. Here's another quote. I've got 3 more. Every day stand guard at the door of your mind. That's from Jim Rohn. So again, we can't just let our natural preserving minds take over. We've got to stand guard and say, this is what I want to think today. This is what I want to believe today. Even if I can only just want to believe it, keep saying it, keep thinking it until you believe it, and then your brain will help you see it. Okay, 2 more. What we believe is what we see. I love that. If we believe that there's opportunity, if we believe that there's good in the world, if we believe that there's hope for us, whatever it is, you will see it. And then your brain will help you figure out how to get there. I love it. That was from somebody named Sukant Ratniker. Okay, and then the last one that I found, the mind is just like a muscle. The more you exercise it, the stronger it gets and the more it can expand. That was from somebody called Idawu Koyenikin. Those names are hard, but the thoughts are good. The thought is our biggest, strongest asset we have. Don't just let your thoughts wander and go wherever, just like the rain runoff and creating puddles here and there and little rain puddles and things. Create a channel for it to go. This is what I want to think. This is what I want to be doing with my life. And you'll be so surprised. It will happen. It always does. That's how it works. So anyway, you guys are great. Don't believe the lies. Don't tell yourself the lies. Don't say those things to yourself, because then your brain will make it true. Tell yourself, I haven't done this yet, but I can figure this out. Or I don't know how to do this, but I'm going to take a step in the right direction. Or, you know what? I'm not to the place where I can believe it, but I see she believes it, so I'm going to follow her. Train your brain to go where you want it to go, and the rest will fall into place. Okay, you guys are awesome. If you've had experience with this, if you agree, if you disagree, I'd love to hear about it. Post below and let's work on our mindset. Yes, we can do this. We can decide what we want and we get to make the life that we want. If you want to be happier, look for ways to be happy. Look for all the happy things in your life. That's why I love a gratitude journal. If you want to be in better shape, look for all the little teeny things that you can do that make it better. It could even just start with drinking water. It can start with stretching. If you want to have a great business, take the little teeny steps that it takes to believe that you can make it work. It's not just something that other people have done. It is for you as well. We can do this. This is a great opportunity. And the perfect timing is right here and right now, because that's where we are. You guys are the best. Have a great day, and we will talk to you later.